everybody, welcome to my review of The Strangers. So yeah, this is a 2008 modern slasher film. I guess you could call it a slasher film, but so yeah, first let's talk about like the good things from the movie. So like High Tension, where the movie takes place, the atmosphere, it's in the middle of nowhere, no one can hear you scream, that kind of thing. It's cliche, but like in High Tension, The Strangers does justice to it, and you can't really complain a lot, because what it is, you know, it's not that bad. And the acting is actually fairly decent, and the acting is fairly decent too. And we get a set of 3 pretty creepy killers. So from the get-go, this movie is handling itself well. It's binded together well from the start. And I really probably love the beginning of the movie. It's probably my favorite part, when it's like all creepy and it's like the house, and it's, I don't know, the beginning really sets you in like the really creepy mood to the feel of the movie, which it's really good. So I think that beginning is probably my favorite part. So overall it's pretty good, but then the movie just gets too damn repetitive. The movie becomes the same thing over and over again, and the movie just becomes the same thing over and over again, and you just start to drift in and out, losing interest, gaining interest. It's just and then near the middle, getting towards the final act, the end, it just turns into this mess, and it's a little fake too. And this is where the movie's biggest downfall is that like me, my friend, and like a retard could escape these killers. Yeah, it might not be the easiest thing, but that's what's so fake. These 2 idiots, the 2 main characters, just can't get away from these killers, and it's not that hard. I mean, seriously, how could these killers plan this out this well? And seriously, like, I don't know. That's the fakest part of the movie, because you could get away from them. It's only 3. And that's what this movie, and so that, like, the movie itself is kind of where the plane crashes in it. And to the killers in this movie, it's just like this big game that they're playing. It's just like this huge game. They don't want to kill them. They just want to torture them, scare them, and mess with them as long as they can. Then they try to kill them. It has like 1 gore scene, so really you can't talk too much about gore. But it has like 1 gore scene when a guy gets a shotgun bullet to the head. And the atmosphere is pretty creepy, you know, the killers are creepy. So overall, it's a generally creepy modern day horror film, and so it's not that bad. But for an overall rating, I'm gonna have to give it 2 ratings out of 5 stars. My first rating is gonna be based on modern day slasher films. I'm gonna base it on that, and then I'm gonna give it a second rating out of 5 stars to the old 70s and 80s slash films. For a modern day slasher film, I know there's probably a lot of people who are watching this say this movie, and for a modern day slasher film, you have to admit it's really not that bad. Of course, it's nothing near the 70s and 80s, but it's not that bad. At least it keeps you entertained for a while, and at least creeps you out a little. So for an overall rating for a modern day slash film, I'd have to give it 3.5 stars. But a throwback comparing it to the 80s and 70s, I'd have to give it 2.5 stars. Because it's a slasher film. It has everything that you would expect, but that's kind of where it comes. It has everything that you would expect, but that's where another time where the plane crashes, it becomes a cliche. It just becomes cliche. But a really set of creepy killers, and I've said that. But so yeah, overall it's not that bad, and I would slightly recommend it if you're looking for a film that's a little fun, pretty entertaining, keeps you going, and it's at least a little creepy. Then I'd recommend it. But if you're looking for something that's like really gory, or something that's like a lot more scary, then I wouldn't recommend it. It's a little creepy flick. So that's pretty much all it really is. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I actually go to school at 9:30 in the morning. And I was just wondering if you guys wanted me to post my reviews early in the morning before I leave, or when I get home from school. I think I'll post them in the morning because it might be a little bit more convenient for people. So yeah, post your comments below on that. I probably will post them in the morning because I have time. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for my review, which I haven't figured that out yet. For my next week's review, but I will. So yeah, bye guys.